Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an ombre nail using acrylic. I have my little pinky here. I'm going to show you how to do an ombre on it. I've already prepped the nail. So I've removed the surface shine and I've done all the cuticle work. If you want to check a video out showing you how to do all that, it'll be linked somewhere. I don't know if it's there or it might be just be down there. But anyway, we'll carry on. I've got a natural tip. I say natural, it's not natural and it's not like been chopped off somebody's hand. It's not been grown.
That would be gross.
Won't it really, yeah? But it's a natural coloured tip. This is perfect for an ombre because you've already got a bit of the colour there already. And we're going to fit that to this nail. And we're going to create an ombre. I'm going to do a ballerina shaped nail just so it kind of goes with the rest of the nails that I have on today. We've done some previous videos, so make sure you check those out too. Here we go. Brush on glue. It's always my favourite. I prefer brush on glue than the ones that you sort of squeeze out. I'm going to pop that straight on the end. Hold it for about 5 seconds. Just wiping that bit of excess off there. So because I'm doing my own hand, when I do my own hand it's more difficult. It takes me longer to do my own nails, that's why I hate doing my own nails. But you know, I don't trust nobody else to do them. What we can do is cut the length. So when you're doing lengths, if say I wanted to match this length up, I wouldn't actually match it up to that because this is a small finger. You need to go slightly shorter than the ring finger when you are doing a pinky. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just pinch the tip so it's nice and narrow. You can't do this with all tips. Good quality tips you can do this with. If you do it with really cheap tips, they will split. And I don't mean that by cheaply priced tips, I mean that by cheaply made tips. I'm just going to get my nail scissors and what I'm going to do is just cut off the side. So I'm going to cut off those side corners there because we're going to be doing a ballerina shaped nail. So I'm going to file these sides nice and straight, and I'm doing this before I blend in the tip because I want the tip to have some strength while I file it. It's always a good idea to support the tip as well whilst you're filing it. I have a random piece of glitter just wanting to stay on my nail. It's actually a bit of chameleon flake. And just shape that for the edge. So I'm going to take a soft file. I have a 240 grit file that I'm just going to blend that tip with a little bit. You don't have to blend it too much, I just need to take off a bit of thickness. So because I'm using a 240 grit file, I am not going to eat into the natural nail. And the main objective is to just sort of miss that natural nail and just file this area here, where it's inevitable that you will touch the natural nail slightly. So there we are. I've removed some of the thickness, dust that off. And then the line here, what we're going to do is we're going to take a lint-free pad. And I've got some pure acetone here. I'm going to get that and just give that a bit of a rub. And can you see what it does? It starts to melt the tip. And that will just blend the tip in even more. Just like that. What I'm going to do now is put a primer on. So whichever system that you're using, you can apply that primer. So when you're doing an ombre, you will need white acrylic powder and you will need a cover pink acrylic powder. And I like to use a transparent pink as well. So that's how I'm going to show you how to do this. So I've got Entity Success Liquid in my damping dish. That's been kindly sent to me from Creative Beauty Group. So I've got the pinkest powder and I've got white powder, and I've also got some Neo Nails Warm Beige for the cover pink. We first of all start with the white, and you want this to be quite thin. Start with the white. I'm just going to bleed off the liquid from the brush. I'm going to go straight on the tip, and then we're going to blend this down. Keep your brush clean all the time. So we're blending it down nice and thin. So this probably seems quite backwards, I suppose, considering we'd normally start from here and sort of work down, but we're starting from the tip this time. I'm just going to even that out a little bit and make sure that blends down nicely. Once you've done that, you're going to take your cover pink and then you're going to work from the cuticle down this time. So this is a French ombre, and by French I mean it has white at the tip. So I'm tipping my finger down so it draws away from the cuticle, and I'm softly blending that cover pink over part of that white, so just on that middle section, so you get that gradual fade. We use the cover pink so you don't see the natural nail. And once you've done that, you could add a little bit of clear, but I like to add a little bit of transparent pink. So I'm going to take that and work from the back third and just bring that all the way down, and I just think this adds a little bit more pink and it just softens the whole look. I'm going to let that start to set. Once that starts going matte, you're getting close to the point of it being pinchable. And test pinch. See if it starts to collapse the sides, which it isn't. I can test pinch with my fingers as well, and I think we're ready to go. So I'm going to pop that on and just leave that for a little while. Once that's set, I can file that. So let's go in with my electric file. I'm going to do the cuticle area first. And I'm going to take off any thickness. So any bulk that we don't need, I'm going to get rid of that. Then I'm going to use a nail file and just file the side walls. I'm going to do my normal filing routine. So we're going to start with the side walls, get them nice and straight. I'm just thinning this section a little bit with just that very tip. I'm going to make sure that the cuticle area is nice and flush. You don't want no ridges or anything. You don't want like a lip at the back. You want it to look like it's literally growing out of the cuticle. I'm just going to use a soft file around the cuticle, just to make sure that that's really nice and blended into that natural nail. You want to dust over so you can see exactly what you're working with, because while the dust's there you can't really see what's going on. You're sort of guessing, and you don't want no guesswork. And I'm going to use a buffer to simply just buff over that and smooth it all out. I always start at the cuticle area when I start to buff. I'm going to wipe over with some acetone. And you know, the reason that I like doing it, you don't have to do this, but I like to do it because it just really smooths the nail out. I like it nice and smooth. Get that beautiful blend. What we're going to do now is finish this nail off with, I'm going to use the Urban Graffiti top coat on this one. This has no sticky layer. This is going to make it nice and shiny. And it'll just completely finish the nail off. Pop that into the lamp. I'm going to finish off with some cuticle oil. Oh, I'm excited. I have a full hand of nails after not having nails on for a couple of weeks. Oh my god. Look at that. I think all I need to do now is add a bit of bling. What do you think?
Bit of bling.
Oh, a bit of bling never hurt anybody, did it? So that is how to do an ombre nail. I'm calling it an ombre nail because it's two colours. And some people call it a baby's boomer. Some people call it a baby's bloomer. I just think it's a French ombre. Very good for picking up the nose. Oh, imagine that one.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. So there you are. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Come on. Hit the notifications bell and check me out on Facebook and Instagram and my Snapchat, which is Kirsty Nails. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra!